Preparing. This meeting is being live streamed. Got it.
Got it.
All right. Hopefully it's fingers crossed. It's redirecting. Yay.
Yay.
Hello, Grow Group and everyone else on Facebook as we share this. My name is Britta Dimmler and I am a Diamond with Young Living. And I have my friend Angel Bingham on here with me. And we are doing a fundraiser for a local organization. And I messaged Jill on call to see if we could share as part of our fundraiser with everyone. And she said, absolutely, as long as I go in and tell you guys about the Young Living Foundation and how this fundraiser came about and how you can also get involved in, potentially in your own passion project. So at convention this year, the Young Living Foundation actually introduced a new program. It's brand new as of June of 2021, called the Passion in You program. And if you go to younglivingfoundation.org, you scroll down a little bit and it's the Passion in You. And so basically what this is that they recognize that we all have projects that we love, that we want to honor and to support, including the Young Living Foundation with the school and all the different ones that they do. Because of course my mind is going blank on all of them right now. But they also recognize that we have local organizations that we love and that we want to support. So they came out with this project, the Passion in You project, where you can apply for a fundraising grant, or it's not a grant, it's a match actually, that you up to $10,000. So if we raise $10,000, the Young Living Foundation will match that for us or for our organization. And so along on here with me is my very good friend Angel Bingham. She is live with us from Mexico, so she's on vacation right before life really gets busy for her, but she has agreed to do this because part of what we're doing for the organization that we're supporting is a T-shirt launch. And so but let's talk first about Angel, about the I guess just the process of getting the link, getting this going with Young Living. There's an application that we have to fill out. And just talk to us about what was that like for you?
Well, first I would say check your spam if you have Gmail, because that is where my Young Living Foundation email was sitting, and it was 16 days old. And so I had no idea that we had been approved for this. So that was, a learning experience. But yes, it literally took me maybe a few hours in the morning. And by a few hours, I don't mean I sat there and just, grinded it out. I was tracking down things from the nonprofit. They wanted to know their nonprofit number and things that I wouldn't just have as a supporter of theirs and volunteer of theirs. And so I made sure to track that stuff down and get it all uploaded into the application. And I just wrote you need to know what the money would go towards for that organization. It just doesn't go to their general fund. So I already knew things that they were working on. So that really helped. And then I just got after it one morning and literally hit send. And what prompted me was an email from Young Living saying, hey, FYI, don't forget the Passion in You project, because I had it written down from my notes at convention. And, you get on that high from being at convention and hanging out with all your friends. And then you go back to your regular life and it sat on the back burner for a minute. So that is my definitely just, and I knew, so you have to look into the 3 pillars of the foundation. I knew because I was picking a sex trafficking organization that was also trying to stop sex trafficking, that it fell into the 3 pillars. So I knew that was like not a problem. But I also knew there's lots of folks out there doing the exact same thing as me, got that email and jumped on it. And so said a lot of prayers and just kind of kept my fingers crossed, waiting. And then obviously it showed up in my spam box saying we were approved. So then what was awesome was I do, because I'm going for the full $10,000 match to equal 20,000, they said you needed a platinum or above leaders. So Britta, obviously you are the lucky one. Thank you so much. My personally enrolled person that personally enrolled me. And I am just so, and the funniest thing was when I was applying and said, hey, you okay with this? You said, yeah, what are we going to do? And I said, I don't know yet. Let's see if we get it.
Well,
So
and but isn't that so much like even Young Living, right? We don't know all the time what we're going to do, but we just have to jump in and do it and apply. And so this, you guys, she picked an organization that we both really love and support. And let's talk a little bit about that as well, because, and I would say most diamonds are probably going to say, yes, I want to support this if it's something that we believe in. And so Garden Gate Ranch is a local organization in the Des Moines area. In Iowa, and they actually rescue women that are in human trafficking, but it's a home for them with their children, which is it's very unique because most women come out of human trafficking, maybe get a little bit of service, but they go back to get their kids and then they get sucked back in. And so this is actually a place where the kids can come with them and be safe, and they can integrate as a family and learn new skills and values for some of them to really function. And so what we're supporting one part of this. So why don't you share that part, Angel?
So these women come pregnant or with little children, and they get this 1.5 year long program, just very intense treatment program to help them heal and restore. And then instead of kicking them off to the street and saying good luck to you, hope it all is well, they have this extra phase, this third phase that they're working on right now. It's called the cottages. So this little cottage will be built right, and it's a 2-bedroom cottage. It's so darling, looks like a little cabin, and it sits right on the property where they already live. And they don't have to leave all of their support system that they've gone to know. They don't have to leave their counselor, their daycare that has been caring for their littles while they've been in this treatment, and they can go to school, go to work every day. So for, let's say, a good 6 months, they get to live in these cottages while they're transitioning back out into the real world and finding that support system outside of the ranch, which is amazing. So yeah, these ladies have a heart of gold. The founder, she didn't even know about human trafficking and what it was until God just put it on her heart, and she had seen something and then just looked into it, and then she was just hyper focused on starting this organization. So just a crazy way that God is working with through these women in Iowa and just doing amazing things. And they knew that women cannot come with children and be pregnant into many of these programs, and said, well, we can solve that. That's what ours is going to be. So some of these women do come from all over the country, do not have family that they could easily come back to, or people that they can trust that are near them. So it's a very scary time, and can be the easiest time for a woman to go back into the lifestyle, which would be devastating. Yep.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, so we have this time frame. So you get 60 days from when you're approved to raise the $10,000. So not even freaking out, but I have always wanted to make a t-shirt after convention, just for myself. And so we saved it for this fundraiser because during convention, Prasad said, if you distill it, they will come. And us Iowa girls, we're Field of Dreams girls, and we love if you build it, they will come. And so he had already told that amazing story about coming through Iowa on his way to Utah, and we loved. And so we definitely wanted to, we thought it'd be really fun, make a t-shirt like that. So rather than just save it for ourselves, we would love to make it into the fundraiser. So we have a little shop, just a local screen printing shop that has an online store set up for us as of right now. And so we're going to keep it open for 2 weeks. And there's like 4 colors, and it says, if you distill it, they will come. It's a darling shirt. And of course, I'm a shirt snob, so it's the super soft Bella canvas shirt that everybody loves. And it's $20, and then there would be shipping, obviously. So everything's set up in the store to where you could figure out how much it costs. But we expect to get about half of that back, and the more people who order, the more proceeds we would get. So because it would be like a more of a bulk order, and there's all these price cuts as we hit. So we thought we'd keep the store open for 2 weeks, and then then they've got 2 weeks to get the shirts in and get them screen printed, and then they will ship them starting right in the middle of November. So we are so excited to share the fun t-shirt design. There's little herbs. There's rosemary, lavender, and peppermint on the shirts as well for little herbs. So we thought that was cute.
I just posted the link here, and I will post it above. And when we're all done with this, I'll edit this. So, and here's the thing: is that we recognize, that $10,000 is a lot of money to raise. We're also doing not a gala, a fundraiser, or what do we call it? Is it a fundraiser?
It's just a fundraising event, like a celebration of
Thank
the
you.
match.
Yeah, and so we're going to have some silent auction items and some different things for our local community. But I love Angel's idea of letting everybody pitch in, and just, if you guys want a great person to partner with, she has such creative, great ideas way outside my thinking box, right? Because mine is right here and she's way out here with so many things. And I love that we get to partner with each other, and that we get to share our gifts and our talents, and that we can open this up to people all over. So the t-shirt orders are just for people in the US right now. And we would love to just really, we would love to make the 10,000 even on just t-shirt orders, because then all the extra stuff, Young Living's going to match up to 10,000. If we go over that, then that's just extra for the Garden Gate Ranch. And just to really support them and to show them that Young Living's behind them. They are Young Living users as well. And, they have a professional account, and we love that they, we know the difference that Young Living makes, and that these oils, just smelling this bottle, even of orange oil, and what, how it can reconnect us with so much. And, to give these tools to this group of women and to their children is just priceless. And so that's one of the things that I'm just so incredibly grateful that we get to support Garden Gate Ranch, that Young Living will come alongside of us to do that as well. And that we can open it up to anybody. So if you guys would like to purchase a t-shirt, we would love to have you share this with your friends, your family. These would make beautiful Christmas gifts. It's actually 4 colors, I think you mentioned. And so you can see that on the website. So you get to choose which ones. They're unisex, and they really would go well for men, women, and children. So I hope that you guys will take advantage of that. Angel, what else would you like to say about any of this process?
I would just say, if anybody thinks like, oh gosh, they'd never pick my organization, don't think that at all. Like, don't think that there's tons of people out there doing it, because it was so simple and it seamless. And so, it literally will take you a couple of hours to do the application, and that's you tracking down the information you need and just run with it. And I really encourage people, like, the foundation, they set this up for a reason, like, because they want to give back, and they've seen all the good, from the flipping of the houses and all those things that people have been doing. It's amazing. So I think it's just really neat that they're even giving us this opportunity. So please don't think that because there's, millions of Young Living users and, members that we can't all have a chance to do this kind of thing. I would love to have one.
Yes, anybody can do this. I will say, you guys, I'm just looking at the website, and there are 7 passion projects that are happening. 3 of them have been fully funded, which is amazing. So they built a kitchen in Ghana, at a special needs school. They have done a sustainable enterprise in food security at Maize Mill in Uganda. I know that Cindy Hagerton did a project for the justice residents for survivors of human trafficking in Keller, Texas. There is one in Mitchell, South Dakota. I love that. And it's an area safe house for domestic violence survivors. There's a focus on the future in Haiti. And then Surprise, Arizona is fundraising for employing young adults with cognitive and developmental disabilities. So think whatever it is that you're passionate about, apply and see what they say, because the potential here, I think it's phenomenal. And we know so many people need, organizations need support. And when we have somebody coming around, you know, and you can say, if we can raise this, we get a match of it. More people, I think, are often willing to donate and to be a part of that, because, you know, my $5 or my $20 now becomes 40, right? So it's huge. It's a huge benefit. All right, so thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope that you'll support us and or go out and do your own passion project and really get the news out. Jill, thank you so much for letting us come on here live. I appreciate that as well. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.